polymetal gray, black wheels, beautiful red leather. It's so hard to say goodbye. Hey, I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales of Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I'm standing with this beautiful CX-9 behind me, and it's the last Carbon Edition I'm ever going to have as a new vehicle. I've got 5 reasons to break down why the Carbon Edition is no more, and although it's painful and sad, I have to share it with you. So let's jump in.
More Carbids. More Carbids.
Polymetal gray, black, these are 20s, black wheels, black mirror caps, unique grille on the CX-9. All of these things are so beautiful and they're gonna be missed greatly in 2022. However, I don't think that we're gonna see a Carbon Edition in 2022. The first reason is because of recent news releases on the 22 CX-5 mention black wheels and black leather with red stitching that was available on the CX-5 Carbon now being part of the turbo model. So that was reason number 1. And as noisy as it is on the Boulevard, I think we must hop inside for the other 4. It's an odd time with the sun going down a little bit earlier, but let's just remind ourselves how beautiful this interior is. Obviously the third row seats folded down, captain's chair standard, full red leather. And that brings me to reason number 2, why there will be no more Carbon Editions. And that's because the 100th anniversary in 2020, which CX-9 and CX-5 weren't available in America, but all over the world, they had a 100th anniversary with red leather seats. And then there was an overlap of the 2020s and 2021s in those countries that had the 100th anniversary, so they could produce on a mass level this red leather. They don't have that anymore. No more 100th anniversaries, no more Carbon Editions. Back outside for reason number 3, that there won't be a 22 Carbon Edition. And just like my lot here, my available inventory, you see no Mazda 6. And we know that in 22, there will be no Mazda 6 either. So 1/3 of the CX or of the Carbon Editions will be out of production. So all of the Carbon Editions will be out of production as well. Reason number 4, that there will be no Carbon Editions in 2022 is because there has not been a Carbon Edition announcement. Last year, the Carbon Edition were announced in August of 2020. And of course, 3 featured models, CX-5, CX-9, Mazda 6. No announcement this year. And I know that we've got big news with the new crossover coming from Alabama, a new large platform coming, but I expected the announcement of a Carbon Edition to be in conjunction with the CX-5 changes and perhaps some press photos with a unique Carbon Edition grille like in this vehicle, the CX-9. But no announcement. We're almost to the end of September, so no Carbon Editions. Reason number 5 for no Carbon Editions. This is a 2021. That's a 2021. That's a 2021. And this is a 2021. In other parts of the world, they already have 22 model CX-9s released available to customers, and there's no Kuro Edition in those markets. So no Carbon Edition, no Kuro Edition, no Black Edition. When the 22s come out, no big changes because we saw some changes last year. No Kuro, no Carbon. Overseas, no Carbon here. Let's just take one last look of this beautiful vehicle. Polymetal gray, black accents, black wheels, and of course, the beautiful red leather interior. Now, whether you were a fan of this red or not, you have to admit it was great, a great vehicle for Mazda, and I think they're only growing in popularity based on the questions and demands for these vehicles over the last couple of months. unfortunately, we've been on a chip crisis and no availability to satisfy the demand. However, maybe we'll see these come back. We always have availability when it's restored to normal of the pre-owned market, which I'm thankful for. Although I watched a 21 CX-5 at auction this week bring $4,000 over MSRP at an auction with 2,000 miles. But that's the demand and the uniqueness of this vehicle. So I've enjoyed it while we've had it. I'll always have the videos to look back on. But I can't wait to see what Mazda has next in their new crossovers and new equipment. Until then, I'll see you on the road in your Mazda vehicle, and I'll be here on the boulevard enjoying all the beautiful things Mazda.